just about 3 in the afternoon. We just arrived at a little hole heading downstream, which is what we're going to fish this area tonight. And tomorrow morning we'll do the long warm-up from a little hole. But the river's really low right now. It's amazing how much it's dropped. So with luck, we'll have some success. It's been a struggle. I finally hooked my first fish. They're ignoring my yellow sallies like crazy, and I don't know why. I thought they were really good flies, but obviously they aren't. So I don't know what we have here. I'm suspicious it's a brown because he's staying down. So let's hope we get lucky and actually get a first release of the day. Strong fish though. Yeah, he's not moving much. I've seen some good looking rainbows just behind me on a little braid, but I don't know if I'm going to interest them either. Oh boy, that fish is strong. He's not that big. Ooh, where is he? No, that's probably going to be rainbows. And he took the hair wearing, so that's fine. What is it? Wow! Boy, look at him come out. Yeah, it's just a brown. It's not that big, but it's a darn good fish. Any good fish. Any fish is a good fish right now. Wow! Look at him. Look at that thing. Boy, is he strong. That's unusual for browns to fight like that here. They usually kind of roll over like a little puppy and let you unhook them. But this guy's a toughie. Good 16. Come on, let's get you in. I want to get you off and get back at this job. Yeah, nice fish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, let's shut it down and see if I can play him in. Oh, more few and far between. Boy, are these fish tough. I know there's a lot of them. This one, what did I do? Don't tell me it's a rainbow. Yeah, it is. Oh. Yeah, this one's more like he's not really excited about being caught either. Oh, come on, little guy. Funny thing on his back. Let's get him in and get him off. It's a good fish. Probably another 16er. Okay. And a rainbow. Oops, yep, it is a nice rainbow too. Yep. Yeah, he's a splasher. Not huge, but fish is a fish. This one's got a flatwing. Thank God I'm finally catching fish on that flatwing. Sally. I was really worried that this wasn't going to work. Almost 5. Going to head back to the car, grab dinner maybe, and come back down afterwards. The sallies here are still coming off, and they're a little bigger and a little different color than the ones we saw on the Gunnison. But the fact that the hatch apparently lasts from roughly noon all afternoon bodes well for tomorrow, we hope. We'll find out. Okay, we're getting close to the end. I couldn't resist the scum line here. And this is a really nice brown that took the flat one again. Get him off, and maybe almost time to call it a day. Yeah, that's a dandy. Come on up, here we go. Yeah, nice fish, goodness, yes. It's going to be about 18, I think. Yeah, that's a dandy. Look at the size of that puppy. It's a beauty. Oh, wow, strong fish. I know I should quit, but God, it's hard to quit when it's like this. They absolutely love this little flatwing. So that's going to be the fish of choice tomorrow, or the fly of choice, I think. Big, strong fish here again. It looks like another rainbow. Oh man, is he powerful. Not that big, but 16 or 17 inches of muscle. Beautiful fish. Ugh. Come on, buddy, let's get you in and off. Ooh. He doesn't seem to want to do that. And I think I'm going to have to put my camera down to get this one in. Let's stare at Little Hole. The dog's happy she's been fed. Oops. Yeah, this place was great before dinner, but it's the hatch apparently is finally stopped, so we don't see anything. It's after dinner. Oh man, the Sally hatch is almost over. This is probably going to be my last fish of the night. It's another rainbow. But I think Sue might be able to catch something up in there, so we'll see what happens when she gets here. This is not a healthy fish. Look at that thing. Ooh, not good. Oh, and there's two of them. Yeah, and that's exactly where he is. Yeah, a little further. There's a Sally. There's a Sue. And there's a really nice, oh, look at him come up. Well, the Sallies are still coming off, the caddis are around, and I have another brown. I think it's enough for tonight. It's been a great evening, I'll have to admit. I didn't think it would be this good, but it turned out great. Thank God for hatches. If we didn't have them, we'd be screwed. And thank goodness for low flows, so we can at least walk along the banks too. This brown's beat, but can you imagine how well they blend in with the bottom? Look at him in there. He's not moving. Let's see if we can get him to move. Boy, he doesn't want to. There he goes. There he goes. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Morning. We're first ones on the river, at least heading upstream from Little Hole. We're about a mile up now, and we'll probably start fishing just up above Dripping Springs up here. Beautiful day, very little wind so far. Lots of fish along the edges, so I suspect we should do fairly well today if we don't mess up our choice of flies. Boy, it hasn't been easy so far. We've finally seen a little caddis hatch come out. It's 10 o'clock right now. Sue's played a couple of big fish and they've popped the flies off. I missed a ton of strikes. Oh, there went another one. Hopefully we're going to start getting some connections. The dog's getting anxious too. Okay. This fish isn't interested in fighting. Looks like a rainbow too. Is it or is it? I don't know. Fish is a fish and we haven't had many of them so far, so let's get this guy in and get him off. And that's a brown. Nice fish. Not excited. Nice fish. It's been really tough. We finally stopped and had lunch. Here's our 3-mile sign. It's too bright a sunny day. The fish just weren't coming up, so we've had lunch and finally saw some yellow sallies starting to pop out, so maybe in a half hour or an hour or so we'll have more success with risers, but right now even nymph and scud didn't do any good, so let's just keep trying and we'll see how the day ends up. We've camped out on Flaming Gorge. Didn't load up the kayak or blow it up. I just didn't feel like it today. We're beat after our 6-hour session on the greens, so we're just going to walk the shore a little bit tonight, see if we can catch a bass, and then tomorrow we'll go drive through the B and C section of the green and probably stop someplace and see if we can catch a nice trout down there too. Highly unlikely we'll catch a bass, but you never know. Maybe the dog will lead us to them. This is a waste of time. I'm walking the shoreline here at Flaming Gorge right after breakfast, and it's way too shallow along there. We'd have to have the boat, and I'm too lazy to set the damn thing up. So what we're going to do is change plans a little bit. Had a nice meal, and we're going to head to down to the B section and fish it a little bit, and maybe the C section, and then head on back home. Okay, here we are on the back road from the Dutch John down to the bottom of the C section and the bottom of the B section. It's 14% grade and it's very, very steep, 15 miles an hour. The road's not in bad shape this year. We're down at the bottom of the B section, top of the C, Nice looking water here. Sue's going to start out with a standard rig of a caddis and a yellow celly, and I'm going to stick with a hopper today. I don't see any sign of them, but maybe we can entice a bigger brown to take a bigger mouthful. Ooh, she had a strike. Wonderful. Goody, Sue scores. It's a splasher. Looks like a good little brown. Nice one. Sue just landed a dandy. Boy, that thing's going to be, looks like the 16, 18. Oh, boy, is that a big fish. Dandy